Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Oh yeah, we're gonna be just a bit serious. Not completely super serious, but we're gonna be serious here. So we were able to pull our boy LR Paikuhan. We did the tickets, of course, and we also did a round, a rotation of summons, so we were able to pull them. Spoiler alert, if you haven't checked the summon session, do check it out. It should be on the top of the cards whenever it gets there, or it's in the channel, so check it out. So we're gonna test out our boy Paikuhan here. Good old LR Paikuhan, fresh out the box, 55%. No links up for the boy. He's just gonna be there, ready to go. And of course I will get him link level and things like that in future showcases, but we're gonna test him out here. He's our boy Otherworld Warriors leader or Saviors leader for 200%, key +3. That's very good. As a gold coin along, I think they're gonna start doing this, where the progression of the characters, like gold coin LRs at least, the leader skill is just going to be bumped up a little bit more to 200%, which is very good. I did forget on my initial video when we were discussing this guy's details that I mentioned that Carnival LRs are just going to stay at 200%. That's a lie, because we did get them at 220% during the 10th anniversary. So I feel like that's going to be the new format going forward. Gold coin LRs are going to be leading 200% stats. Carnival LRs are going to be going added with the normal 220% stats. So we can use this guy as a leader. So he's a proper leader for Otherworld Warriors now, because of the stats that we're getting instead of a 150 lead, which is phenomenal. So let's go check out our boys' super attack effects here. Burning Shot is his 12 key, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Then we got the Hyper Tornado. So greatly raises attack, massively raises defense for 1 turn, so that's a 100% raise in defense, which is good. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. That's going to be really good, especially for his defenses early on, because early on he's going to look decent but not super crazy. He's more of a support unit early on, and then shifting into his seriousness, we will see him in a bit more offensive capability, and he will have pretty high defenses as well, because he also massively raises attack and defense on his 18 key, which is good. So yeah, on his initial status, he's just going to be a more support unit lenient character. So he has 3 key, 250% to stats. He will get 250% to attack and defense. He has a 50% chance to dodge, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key sphere, excluding physical. When there's another Otherworld Warriors or tournament participants category ally attacking the same turn, we're gonna have a bit of good support here. Key +3, 40% attack and defense, which is very, very nice. So this is a character you can possibly get away with him, putting him on slot 1 in certain circumstances, but you would want to keep him maybe as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn, because he's getting a lot of benefit by being on slot 2 or slot 3. So by just doing that, you can give him damage reduction support to the team, which is insane. So that's 10% attack, 10% damage reduction for Otherworld Warriors or tournament participants for 2 turns. Then of course, for if you put him on the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn, he guards all attacks. He has a 50% chance to tossing that crit, and then he has a 50% chance of launching he launches a guaranteed additional that has a 50% chance to become a super. And he of course has a 20% chance to dodge as well. So that 20% chance increments his high chance of dodging already to 70% chance to dodge, which is good. And if you get him to 18 or more key, he is getting attack and defense plus 150%, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and jump in. I blabbed for, it's been 5 minutes now. We will talk about his other seriousness type form once we get there. This is not a great start though. Double Paikuhan. Okay, sure. Well, we'll take it. I actually could have played intros. My bad. But Paikuhan doesn't have an intro, surprisingly enough. So we have a new character model for our boy Paikuhan here. New battle motion, sorry. So we'll get to see that in a bit. But yeah, we can get away with doing this, just putting him on slot 2 and then keeping the other one on slot 3. I'm gonna use mine as the showcase unit because I can purposely put the rainbow guy in here, but I'm not gonna do that. We're showcasing my 55% Paikuhan, okay? I'm gonna be very serious on that, Chad. So let's see his battle motion here. Okay, yeah, it's like just the same as his SSR, just arriving into the world tournament field there. Okay, nice. I like it. Simple, not super crazy, but simple. Okay, so let's get him all this, and of course on slot 3. So on slot 2 specifically, he's going to be giving that damage reduction support. So meaning that the next rotation that comes in, we will have units that, you know, other World Warriors or tournament participants characters receiving that support, which is going to be nice. Everybody's on other World Warriors in here, so everybody is going to get the damage reduction support, which is nice. The medals to farm this guy is also pretty weird. I already pre-farmed the medals, but you guys have to go to the Super Strike event to get the rest of his medals. The other half of his medals are with the Dokkan Festival Paikuhan ones, which also we brought into this team, which we will get. I'm assuming Paikuhan ended on slot 3. So we'll see. 13 million. Okay, nice little start here. 13 million. We see it. Yeah, 250% attack and defense at the start of the turn. Then he gets attack and defense plus 150%. There's the pesky additional that has a chance of becoming a super attack. I don't like that condition. I think it's awful. It sucks, and it takes away the benefit from Paikuhan getting some more stats out. So there's the front one. I'm assuming the front one is built like full additional or something, because there's a third super attack that he tossed out, which is good. I think this is the hidden potential system one. Yeah. So the second super attack was the chance of becoming a super attack there. Hey, we got the dodge there. Nice. Let's go. That is the performance. That is basically what you will want to see out of Paikuhan. Just putting him on slot 2 to give that extra damage reduction support, and putting him on slot 3 again kind of gives him guard, the crit chances, the additional that has a chance of becoming a super attack. So maybe, oh, that's why. Okay. Listen, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. You can't judge me. So yeah, he gets the additional that has a chance of becoming a super attack. Even though we just read it, I know, shush. We just read that he gets the additional that has a chance of becoming a super attack on slot 3. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not supposed to perform like this without my coffee. But yeah, if you put him on slot 2, we get the extra damage reduction support, which is good for this rotation. So on that main turn, we had that 10% damage reduction, and then for the next turn, we have this damage reduction. So for this turn currently, it does say that it's activated once only. So I'm assuming that, again, this is just assumptions. I don't know how this works. That's why I'm like assuming. So I'm thinking that after this turn, we're no longer getting this. But it says as the second attacker in the turn, which means that maybe it progresses. It's a retroactive condition that activates or procs. Retroactive is such a big word. But it kind of, I don't know, it kind of activates the more we put them on slot 2. Does it still activate if we put them on slot 2 this time around? Those are the questions, mysterious questions, but I think that's how it works. I don't know. I will have to see this a little bit more. We will have to see how much damage we're gonna be taking on a super attack here, but yeah. I decided to not go super crazy on the team build. I could have brought in the 10th anniversary Vegito and things like that, but I decided not to, just so that, well, first we can accommodate to AGL Paikuhan's unit super attack condition, because he requires a Goku Angel or Vegeta Angel, I believe. to do his unit super attack. And then of course the we have the capability of just not going super crazy on the team. We can do that later on whenever we do the max link level world tour, which I haven't done for most of these characters. So just wanted to preface, this is not the rotation I'm gonna go for, but there's no links at the moment with Paikuhan. You have to wait until he gets transformed. He gets transformed after turn 4. So I think we're gonna transform with the. I don't want to transform with the friend, but you kind of have to at this point. Let's do this. And do I wanna do that? I don't want to flow off Super Saiyan 3, but he's gonna get to a point that he's like, oh well, my damage reduction is not gonna get is not gonna be enough. Maybe. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's do this. Paikuhan can mess it up and mess me up. But I want to keep them on rotation so that way we can see how well they link together once we get the seriousness mode on. We are gonna get this on the next turn though with the other Paikuhan. Please dodge. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Just a little bit more footage for you guys in terms of how Paikuhan runs. So yeah, moral of the story, just never trust on Paikuhan. Never trust him ever. The ECA AGL one. Never trust that SOB. So I put him on slot 1 just so we can be able to get the dodges, and he like doesn't dodge for me ever. Even though he has like 26 dodge on his hidden potential system, even though he has dodge capabilities on his hidden potential and his passive, and it didn't even work. It didn't even work. So 14 million there. Then there's that has to be the hidden potential system additional, isn't it? And we got the dodges there. Nice. Gonna dodge this one. AGL Paikuhan, take notes. That's all I can say. So yeah, like that was that had to be the hidden potential system additional. Okay, interesting. But yeah, I didn't want it to go super crazy on the first team build for this guy because if I do, it's just not gonna be fun, right? Let me see. Did I upload this on the video? I did. It should be up at the moment, so people have fun with it, I believe. Oh, of course, Celtic. Shout out to Celtic Link, pulling 2 Paikuhans. The Mad Lad. Pulling 2 in 1 summon. Yeah, okay, so now we need to make sure we attack with 18 or more ki in order for him to... I mean, Gogeta gives ki on his support, doesn't he? Yeah. That's good. We give him the good old support here for our boy, so that way he can look good, right? And besides, you do have to make sure to super attack with him on his 18 ki in order for him to get the additional attack and defensive buffs, which are going to be very important. 15 million. This is with the support from Gogeta. Okay, this guy is 90%. Unfortunately, I couldn't stick with the Rainbow Friend after we died. Thank you, AGL Paikuhan. Very cool. We're very low on HP, I just saw. Why are we low on HP? Dude, like, come on, man. It's 200%. This team is good. This team is good now. What is going on? Why are we dying constantly, all the time? Alright. I gotta make sure that I do this right. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the rear end. Yeah. See, now I can't do... I have to float him off now because of what he did to me earlier. Like, I can't trust him anymore. Alright, so let's do this. We can get some HP recovery, maybe. Just a tiny bit. Oh boy. And then we can get the additional support from the Paikuhan there. So this is gonna be a pretty good, yeah, 25 million. We got that extra damage reduction support, remember that. If it works the way that it works, just keeping this guy on slot 2, does it constantly stay up, or is it just once only for 2 turns? It says, I mean, it's possibly something like that. 17 million here. Is this mine? This is mine. Yeah, this is my Paikuhan. 17 million, not bad. Okay. So now we can see the transformation. We're gonna get serious with him. Gonna get a little bit serious with him. So Paikuhan, starting from the 4th turn from the start of the battle, you can be able to just go into his active skill, which is his seriousness. So we're gonna get into that because 15 minutes we haven't made any progress. So let's go ahead and play his good old active skill. I actually would like to hear this. That's me whenever I go to the pool and just show my bikini. I'll be like, yeah, here we are. All right, so there we go. We got seriousness mode on here. Let's see his little battle animation. Yeah, looking a little thin, Paikuhan. He's kind of looking like me if I used to have short hair, cosplayed like him. So now we entered our seriousness, very serious Paikuhan mode. So in this form, he gets Ki plus 5, 300% attack and defense, which is very solid. He guards all attacks. He has a 70% chance to guard. 70% chance to dodge, not to guard. 70% chance of performing a critical hit. And then he receives 2 ki per rainbow key sphere obtained. And he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to rainbow. So that's going to be very helpful for him on his super attacks. So before receiving an attack, which is my thing, I believe that if he is able to dodge all of this, he gets ki plus 3, but I don't know. So before receiving an attack within the turn, he gets 3 ki and 10% chance to dodge. So right now he has a 80% chance to dodge if we put him in here. Then when attacking, he gets 50% attack and defense. Whenever we're attacking with 12 or more ki, we're getting 70% attack and defense. Whenever we're attacking with 18 or more ki, he's getting 100% attack and defense. And whenever we're attacking with 24 ki, he's getting attacks guaranteed to hit, so all the attacks are guaranteed to be connected against this guy. He can't dodge. And then of course he gets attack plus 150%. It is a total of what, 330% attack and 200 and... Is it 200? Let's see. It's 150% attack, 250... 320, 370. So it's 370% attack, 220% defense. Really good. And then of course for every rainbow key sphere we're collecting, he's getting 30% attack and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 10%. So if we do something like this, where we give him a lot of rainbow key spheres, which is going to be beneficial. It doesn't say that you have to collect physical key spheres, just rainbow. I want to test this out, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna die if I miscalculate this. We're very low on HP, unfortunately. So we're getting most of our links active here. Experienced Fighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. We're at 269k defense, which is not good. So if it works the way that it works, we have 10% damage reduction on this rotation. If it works the way that it works. I'm putting him on slot 1 because he doesn't get any additional effects on slot 2 or 3. So let's see how he looks. Are we gonna get the dodge here? 80% chance to dodge, but oh my god, please dodge. Okay, thank you. 56. And then 36 additional super. Okay, that's 90%. He still dodged everything. Okay. Oh, I mean, 56. 56 is crazy. Crazy work there. That's a nice attack stat. That's a nice attack stat, if I do say so myself. At 90%, again, he's getting a lot of attack power. So on that turn, he had 600 and 670% attack. And then the additional defense, which was like, what, 520? Yeah, again, because he's getting attack and defense plus 300% at the start of the turn. So that's crazy that he got that high. Okay, I mean, that's good. He got a 90%. Now I need to test him out at 55%. Let's see if our boy Paikuhan has what it takes there. So yeah, like if you are able to get dupes of this character, if you did decide to summon, which we advise a lot of people not to summon because the banner does not look good. But if you did summon for him, he looks really good. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I decided to not enter. I mean, we could use the fusion in this case, and because I don't. Yeah, let's use the fusion. Let's do this first. This was my thought process whenever I first saw Paikuhan's character model, and I was thinking to myself, wow, he's another Namekian. But no, he's not a Namekian. He's just another person from another planet. So we kind of like, we don't know where his origins are from, but it's pretty interesting. So he's at 218k defense. I do want to see the other Paikuhan. This is going to be a pretty great rotation on the next turn because we're going to get Paikuhan to go super crazy here. I don't want to use the... I will let Gogeta be on slot 1. So that way we can save ourselves from that impending super attack that we're taking there. So let me collect all these. Again, Paikuhan is going to do very good if we're getting the 18 key super and we're getting rainbow key sweep. So let's get him that. And then again, we're going to get the support from the super ECA, Super Saiyan, Super Gogeta. So again, I didn't want to go super crazy. You could add the Vegito unit. Oh my god, dodge. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. We didn't even have to take that super attack, buddy. Stay down. Actually, Gogeta, don't go too crazy. I kind of want to see how Paikuhan does here. One of my main things is that, you know, I wanted to use my Paikuhan and link him up with the super... with the ECA for the AGO Paikuhan, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that because he's linked up with the friend now. I guess that's how it's going to go. But if you do... Okay, stop, chill. I love you, my dude, but you gotta calm down. 40 million. That's 55%. And with the support from Gogeta as well. Okay, I mean, that looks good. That looks good. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm not gonna kid you around. Actually, wait. Oh, okay. It scared me for a moment because I thought, does he lock? I was like, I'm gonna be so upset if he does. Let's go ahead and play this. Do we play the Ghost Usher though? Let me think of it. Sorry, you guys didn't hear me. I'm doing my best Gogeta impression. Alright, let's I kinda wanna see this turn like this. but I don't want him to like get us killed. Let's just do this. Screw it. Alrighty, so we got no attacks, so we are free to do whatever we want. Let's give our boy here the support. So let's do this. Bam. He's gonna get the 24 key, which again attacks are gonna be guaranteed to hit. All that stuff. Right now he's linking up pretty good. All of our links are active. With of course him doing the whole seriousness thing, which is kind of good that Dokkan kind of did that. So that way he links up pretty well with the others, with the other Paikons. If in any case we can be able to bring them into an event like this. And then of course we have Gogeta, which has legendary power on him, and he can look good as well. So 21 million by this guy. Looking solid right here. Okay. Okay, we don't have the unit super attack this time around because we don't have a Gogeta here. 67. A Goku or Vegeta, that's what I meant to say. 67 is wild. 67 million? Okay. Paikuhan is, he's spicy. He's a bit spicy. Okay. Okay, I see you, Paikuhan. I see you. Do keep in mind that the more rainbow key spheres you collect, which of course the limit is 5. If you collect 5 rainbow key spheres, that gets him to 150% extra attack, which of course is going to be helpful for him, just so that he can continue to do a lot more damage. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and play this. Okay, so I think we're gonna be looking good here. If Gogeta, again, my Gogeta will go pretty crazy. He is 79%, so. Alright, so this is 4 rainbow key spheres, so that gets him 120% attack and defense. 120% attack. So that's gonna make him look really, really good. I think the only Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku is a little bit in danger here with this AoE. 139. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we live this. Oh my god, Gogeta. It's like he's flirting with me every single time his cutoff shows up, and it's like, yes, good. I like you. You invite me to dinner later. So Paikuhan took how much? 138k from a time disadvantage AoE? He does have a 70% chance to dodge, so we kind of didn't. We were not lucky on that one. And then of course, before receiving the attack, we have that 10% chance to dodge as well. So 80% chance failed with that AoE. That's crazy. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see how... Okay, no, I think we're dead. Goku! Yep. He had 2 AoEs, the little rascal. Okay. Alright, that's only enough time for me, unfortunately. But don't worry, if you guys have made it this far into the video, if you're not subscribed yet, do make sure to subscribe to the channel. We typically do live streams, and I'm gonna make sure to do the show and do some additional shenanigans with our boy Paikuhan on a future live stream. But the team is good. Let me check Otherworld Warriors again, because we kind of dropped the ball there with Super Saiyan 3 Goku there. But this is the team. If I didn't add, like, if I didn't went super crazy, I would have taken this guy away and would have added this guy in here. that I meant to not do that for the showcase for the purpose of that. I didn't want to go super crazy on the initial showcase for Paikuhan. So that's why I wanted to bring Super Saiyan 3 and Yogoku, just for him to be there, plus the additional option for the ECA Paikuhan, so he can get his unit super attack off. But it didn't work. Unfortunately, he got killed, or he got us killed. So yeah, I mean, this team is structuring pretty decently. We're seeing it. I do have some characters that I need to train up and everything, but he's looking good. So Paikuhan, I was not familiar with your game. I gotta apologize. I gotta apologize formally because I said that I didn't like him, but he looks good. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Dokkan Festival. LR Yellow Coin Paikuhan. Again, we had the summons show up in the card, but do make sure to check out the summons, how they went for us, but how did it win for you guys? Let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys pull them. If in the tiniest amount of stones that you guys had, or you guys used the tickets, whatever the case may be, hopefully you guys were able to get lucky on your summons. Again, this guy, I will do some more runs with him and see how well I feel about our boy Paikuhan being in the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.